Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake with DTF Fishing, and today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the absolute strongest knots out there, the double uni knot. There are only a couple of knots I would classify as virtually unbreakable, and the double uni knot is one of those. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and without further ado, let's go tie a knot. Alright guys, for visibility purposes today, I'm going to be using this large screw eye bolt and this high visibility 200-pound braid to tie the knot. Now first you just want to take your line through the eye, and then back through in the opposite direction, forming a loop. This will form a loop on one side, and on the other side you'll have your main line and tag end pinched together. I like to make sure there's about 8 inches of length on both sides. Next you just want to take the finger and thumb over here that's pinching the main line and tag end together and bring that over to grab and pinch the middle of this loop. At this stage I now have 4 lines all pinched together between these two fingers, about 3 inches below my tag end and with this large loop hanging out above. At this stage I'm going to transfer hands and pinch in that same spot, and then I'm going to bring this loop down and across all 4 of those lines, and I'm going to pinch that together at a new spot here, forming a loop underneath. So at this stage we have our 4 lines pinched together a couple inches below our tag end here, and we've doubled back our loop here and pinched it across all 4 of those lines. Now I'm going to take my loop here and I'm going to wrap it around all 4 of these lines inside this loop. For heavy line I like to do 3 to 5 wraps, and for lighter line I like to do 5 to 8 wraps. So here we'll just count our wraps. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next we're just going to take our loop pinched in these fingers and we're going to cinch this knot upward, allowing these coils to form on the line. Before we get too far, I'll go ahead and lubricate all of this at this point. Just like that. And go ahead and finish cinching that up, allowing those coils to form. We don't want to pull it all the way tight just yet, and we also don't want to pull it past the end of this tag line. Now, if these steps have been hard to follow up to this point and you're familiar with the uni knot, we've essentially just tied a standard uni knot, but with our line doubled over. Now at this stage, I'm going to lubricate this entire stretch between the knot and the eye of the hook. Just like that. Now I'm going to take my main line and tag end here, and I'm going to pull on those to cinch that knot all the way down to the eye. When it gets close here, I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers and make sure that I pull that down extra tight. Now our knot's completed and we've just got 3 tag ends to trim. We've got 2 that make up this loop and then 1 tag end here. We just want to trim those off. And there you have it guys, a completed double uni knot with twice the breaking strength of the uni knot because of our double line inside the eye of the hook, and twice the slipping resistance as well because of those double wrapped lines. And now just to make it a little easier to follow, let's go ahead and watch that again in slow motion. Thank you guys again for taking time to watch my video, and I hope you found some value in it. The double uni knot isn't one of the prettiest knots, but it is one of the most unbreakable knots you could possibly tie. If you felt like the knot was overly complicated, all of the steps aside from the first step of doubling our line over were identical to the steps that you would use to tie a simple uni knot. If you're having trouble with this one, I would suggest starting with the uni knot, and I have a uni knot tutorial in my Knot Easy series. I hope you guys have an awesome day and catch some giant fish, and I'll see you guys in the next video.